Hey, Kevin Runlet with Runlet Law Firm. At Runlet Law Firm, we represent injured workers in workers' comp cases, and we also handle personal injury cases. Today, I want to talk about a unique situation in the workers' comp realm, and that is an aortic embolism, basically a blood clot in the body. The situation I'm referring to is in the leg. So, if this causes some type of injury, could this be covered under workers' comp? Well, it's very fact dependent. But in short, yes, it could be a case that workers' comp would cover. So I'll tell you the factual situation that happened here. We had a worker who installed electronic equipment in vehicles, and it was very specialized. He was having to get down and crouch for long periods of time, be in strange positions all the time, and he finished a job and noticed that his leg was swelling very badly, ended up having to go to the doctor, and it was determined that he had an embolism. So the doctors that treated him had to put in a filter in his arteries, basically, that was supposed to be temporary. And they would go back in and they should have taken it out. Well, long story short, they did not go back in and take it out. They did not tell him it needed to be taken out. And once it hit a certain point, this filter could not be removed without causing him great danger. So he's going to have this in his body for the rest of his life. He's going to have to take blood thinning medication for the rest of his life. And in this particular case, he was able to go back to work just like he was doing before, actually making more than he was making before. So he kept his job. The only issue that we had was the cost of these blood thinning medications that he would have to take for the rest of his life. So we got an opinion from a trusted pharmaceutical company as to what this would cost based upon what the doctors had said he was going to have for the rest of his life and the medication he was going to have. And we were able to settle his case for those future medicals, which was well in excess of $100,000, so that he would have that to pay for those medications for the rest of his life. In a workers' comp case, all you can receive are payments for your loss of wages, which he didn't have in this case, and or your medical payments for treatments, which they paid for beforehand. After he had reached his maximum recovery, the only thing he was going to have to reasonably incur for the rest of his life were the cost of these medications, which they paid for in lump sum to settle the case and close the case. So if you have a situation like this or know of somebody that does, we'd be happy to talk to you. Feel free to call us or send us an email. Thanks for watching.